What is happening, everybody? So in today's vlog, it is the day before I'm gonna go and climb the 3 peaks. Try and do the 3 peaks in 24 hours. Why the hell am I doing this? Because it's gonna be fun as hell. Okay, so heading out tomorrow with 2 of my cousins and we are going to climb the 3 peaks. We're gonna try and do it in 24 hours. So today I've been getting all of my stuff sorted out. It's the first time I've ever done like a hike like this. I call it a hike. It's not quite mountaineering, you know, but it's the tallest peaks in the UK. So I've been getting my bits ready. Don't know if I'm missing anything. Just kind of got what I think I need. I think I've got the essentials, and I'm just going to show you guys what those bits are that I believe to be the essential stuff that I'm going to need for this trip. And if I've forgotten anything, well, then that's tough because it's too late. I'm already there and I've realised, crap, I could have done with that. But by now, it's too late. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm taking. Right, here we go. So I have been getting this stuff ready all morning. So I went out, got myself a new sleeping bag. Think I kind of know what I'm doing. Think I kind of got the rightish one. So 5 degrees, but goes down from 5 to 0 is kind of the lower limit. So I know that I've been looking on the weather, and that Ben Nevis at the moment, sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, which is not good. I was kind of hoping I would have got rid of that cold before this weekend came along, but I've been trying my best. I've been kind of laying off my training a bit to just try and recover from this, but it doesn't seem to be kicking itself away. So I was looking on the weather forecast and it's roughly around 0 to 1 degrees at Ben Nevis, which is going to be the coldest one in Scotland. The others are around about 10 degrees and above, 10 to 13 degrees. So got a sleeping bag, went out, got waterproof trousers to just kind of pull over the trousers that I'm going to be wearing. In there is a waterproof jacket, again just like a pullover type poncho sort of thing. In here is a waterproof thing to throw over my rucksack, so if it starts raining, it's a cover that will go over my rucksack. Haven't tried it yet, hope it fits. Here we have a water bladder. So I did have one before, but left water in it for so long it went a bit manky looking, so I bought a new one and that will just slot into my rucksack. Carries 2 litres of water, so that's that. Head torch, because at some point we are going to be climbing in the dark in order to get it done in 24 hours. So as you can see there, it's 80 lumens. Again, no idea what that means, but it was stronger than the ones lower than it, so hopefully it'll be okay. And then waterproof, 3 AAA batteries. I got a spare pack of AAA batteries as well, because I don't know how long that's going to last or how long I'm going to use it for. Some energy gels. So it's a carbohydrate gel. Basically it's just quick, easy, digests and absorbs fast, so you're kind of not having to stop all the time and eat. That's that. Sunglasses, because the sun might be out. Hopefully the sun is out. Weather wise, I kind of want the weather to be good, but don't want it to be too hot Also don't want it to be too cold and damp the whole time, because that would be really disappointing. But at the same time, don't want it to be blisteringly hot. Probably around 15 degrees is probably like quite a nice heat for all day walking. Okay. Got a couple of hats. Like to wear a hat. North Face one, North Face one. Reason I've got two, again, is because if we get caught in the rain, one's going to get soaking wet, and then I've got another one to wear next time we go out. Plasters, Star Wars ones. Yes, they're Arthur's ones, but hopefully he won't notice that they're gone. Hopefully he won't have any accidents while I'm away because I've taken his plasters. So plasters, because we're going to be doing a heck of a lot of walking, I just thought blisters, possible blisters. So plasters are there just in case, although all the shoes that I'm taking are shoes that I've worn in and I'm quite comfortable in. So hopefully no blisters. Camera, probably won't be taking it in this particular bag because I'm just going to slot it into my rucksack. Can't actually see the camera because I'm filming on it at the moment. And I've got another lens here. This is for pictures. So take some cool pictures near the top and stuff. Tripod, mostly just for vlogging, so I can hold my vlogging camera. Drone, DJI Mavic Air. This is what I cannot wait for, is to use this bad boy and get some amazing footage of all of the peaks. A couple of them, maybe the weather might not be good enough to actually be able to use them. Over here I've got some spare kind of clothes and stuff, t-shirts, underwear, socks, shorts. So what I'm planning on doing is I've got a pair of tracksuit bottoms, or a couple of pairs of tracksuit bottoms I'm going to take, kind of see how the weather is, probably do most of the climbing in shorts, and then I've got those pull-over waterproof trousers. I know that the temperature can change as you go up. It can get a lot colder, particularly near to the top of Ben Nevis. So going to have a pair of tracksuit bottoms as well, just in case it gets cold. Got the waterproof trousers to keep me dry. Bring a couple of jumpers. Got one here. This one, just like a pullover sort of zip, sort of sporty jumper. It's pretty warm. But it's also breathable, and if you're sweating as well, it's pretty good. So we've got that. So, got 3 pairs of trainers. All trainers that I wear daily, so they're all worn in. I work in a gym, so all of these have been well worn in and worn all of them for like 8 hours plus. So the reason taking 3 is because if one gets soaking wet or covered in mud, got a spare pair to change into. So there's potentially a pair to wear on each one. Now, could have worn hiking shoes. Come around this way, light's better. Could have worn hiking shoes, but I don't own a pair. So if I'd have bought a pair, they wouldn't have been worn in enough. Probably would have ended up giving me blisters and would have made the walk horrendous. They also can be a bit clumpy and heavy. I just think I'm going to be much more comfortable in trainers. I'm going to be able to do it quicker in trainers. But I've got the spare pairs just in case one gets muddy, soaking wet, or just uncomfortable, want to change. The pair I'll probably start off with will probably be these. These ones, the Reebok Nanos they are, I think. I do believe. But they're by far the most comfortable pair that I've got. They're the pair I wear to work most of the time. Jacket. This bad boy, it is a Rab. I can't actually. Trying to see. Can't actually remember which one it is, but it is by far the best jacket I've ever bought and ever owned. It's warm, but in a weird way also keeps you cool when you're hot, but keeps you warm when you're cold. It's a good jacket. and it's also water resistant to a certain point. I don't know what it would necessarily be like in a heavy downpour, but it's super comfortable. I love the bright colour. Zips right up, hood comes up all the way, so you could be protected the whole way around. Rain's not going to get in if it's raining. Keep you nice and snug and warm. I've had North Faces, but this is by far the best quality down jacket I've ever had. It's got a pocket here, and then these two pockets. There's not a huge amount of pockets, but it's just, yeah, the material's great. I had a North Face one, but it ripped so easy. It's nowhere near as good as this. Like I said, I've worn it out in the rain. Haven't worn it out in the rain to the extent which we might potentially go on the mountains, but it's comfortable. And it rolls up into this little pouch, so I can roll it up, tighten that bad boy up, and then it can go in my rucksack if it's going to be warm or I feel like this is a bit overkill. Now, the reason I wanted to buy the waterproof, there we go. The reason I wanted to buy the waterproof pullover was because actually it has gone over the top of my Rab jacket. So if it is absolutely hammering it down and the down is going to get too wet, then I can whack this over the top. And do you know what's actually really cool about this that I just noticed? Was actually it rolls up into the pocket. So that's the little pouch that it comes in. So that all just basically folds back up into there. You just stuff it into the pocket. Like so. Stuff it in. That's amazing. There we go. All stuffed in there. Zip that bad boy back up. Voila! So there we have it. I'm also going to be taking a variety of different chargers. iPhone charger, charger for the drone, chargers for the camera which is currently filming. So a variety of different chargers. We've hired a car, like a van type thing. Look, the back of it all folds down into a bed. So while one drives, two can sleep, and then we could kind of rotate that around. And then in terms of snacks, probably going to pick up some more protein bars, want things that are quick, easy, on the go. I mean, it is only 24 hours, but you're basically going to be on the move for 24 hours, so plenty of carbohydrates, plenty of things that digest quite quickly, enough protein as well, nothing too heavy. What I'm probably going to do is make some sandwiches to take with me, things like jam sandwiches and maybe a couple of ham sandwiches or something, because there's also a fridge in the car, but things that are quite simple and quick and easy to break down. We'll also probably stop at some service stations for snacks and stuff, or if we feel like we want a bit of a bigger meal, I'm sure we're going to stop there for toilet breaks, etc. So yeah, we'll probably stop at a supermarket on the way up, because tomorrow we're going to be leaving as early as possible when we've got a 8 to 9 hour drive to Ben Nevis in Scotland to start off with. So it's going to be a pretty long drive. There's going to be time along that way for some stops. So the idea is drive up there tomorrow on Friday, 8 to 9 hours to get there as early as we possibly can, sleep first light on Saturday morning, so around about 6 a.m, the 24 hours start, and we start climbing Ben Nevis back down, and then straight in the car down to Scafell Pike, climb that, back down, straight in the car, across to Snowdon, climb Snowdon, back down, sleep for a bit, then drive home. And I'm hoping to catch as much of that on camera as possible for you guys. I I think it's going to be epic. It's going to be an epic trip. I'm really looking forward to it. The only thing with me is, like, I don't like leaving my family. Sounds really like stupid and like really like just a bit stupid. But I kind of get a little bit sad when I'm leaving my family for the weekend, because weekends, I work so much during the week, weekends are normally the time off that I get, and I like to spend it with my family. So when I'm going to do something like this, which isn't very often at all, and I'm kind of like got this feeling like I'm going away for months when actually I'm only going away for like 48 hours. And I know people do that on a regular basis and longer. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge. I'm really looking forward to it. I said to Katie, look, when we get to Snowdon, I'll see what it's like, and then maybe later in the summer we could go back there as a family and do Snowdon. We take the dog with us. I was contemplating taking Ben, but I think all three might be a bit much for him. I mean, probably not. He could probably smash it, but I was kind of worried about what about if it's too hot for him to do it one day. Like, say we have a real weather surge and it's really hot and he's going to struggle with the heat, and then we can't leave him in the car because it'll be too hot and it'd just be a bit of a palaver. So we're going to probably go back there as a family and do one of them, like Snowdon, because I think when you get to the top of Snowdon, you can get a train back down. So even if we went up and did that on the way back down. So that is the end of today's vlog. I just wanted to show you guys what I was taking with me, what I'm up to, and then the next footage you're going to see is going to be of the day itself, and it is going to be epic, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to catch some amazing drone footage. I just wanted to do this kind of as a bit of a challenge. Originally I was going to do it for charity, and then, I don't know, doing it for charity, I just wasn't sure if, you know, I feel like when I want to raise money for charity, I want to be doing something no one else will do, and it'd be like, yeah, I'd happily give you money for it. And I just don't know. I don't know. It was a lot of pressure to do the charity stuff as well. After what happened to Henry, this was one of the ideas I had to try and raise money for it. But I just don't know, like the whole, like, doing things like that for charity. I don't know, I've got other ways that I think I want to raise money for charity, which doesn't necessarily boil down to asking people for money and sponsors and stuff. I think I'm going to do stuff where if you buy something or whatever, so you get something out of that donation as well, buy something and then a certain percentage of it goes to charity. I'm looking more down those lines. Definitely going to be doing some charity work for like baby loss and stillbirth and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to do this as a bit of challenge and just some good fun, really. Enjoy the views, get some great footage on the camera, and just kind of hopefully motivate people, inspire people. You know, there is some fun stuff out there to do. Maybe after watching this, you might decide, you know what, I'm going to go and do that. And it's just a good challenge. And it's, you know, like, I've never been to Scotland. It's a great way of getting up there, seeing a little bit of Scotland and like kind of getting around and just having some fun. Most people would take a weekend off and go for a long weekend break, sitting around a pool somewhere in Europe or whatever, or like a city break. But this is like my time off, because it's just going to be like out, nature, nothing else around. There's going to be people, but they're all doing the same thing, and the views are going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. So, wish me luck, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.